And hey, happy Fat Tuesday to all of those who are celebrating Mardi Gras. I, however, am mixing my Mardi Gras celebration with a celebration of basketball as well, as we had two Siouxland squads in afternoon action in the quarterfinals. So let's get right into those games. Bishop Heelan opening the day up for Siouxland against Cedar Rapids Xavier. We'll pick things up in the first quarter. Trishelle Miller drives in, makes her defender touch earth with this move here, and finishes at the rack as Heelan takes a 7-5 lead early. Later in the first, Miller leading the break, kicks out to Melina Snoozy for the triple from the wing, and Heelan leads by 8. But Xavier would catch fire in the second quarter. They go inside out to Libby Fandel, and the senior buries the triple, and the Saints, they lead by 14 heading into the break. Into the third quarter, Miller with it, she'll drive in, Euro step, kiss the ball off the glass for 2 more, but Fandel could not be stopped. She drives in, stops, hits the layup for 2 more of her 37 points, on top of her state tournament record 25 rebounds, as Xavier wins 71-57.
You know, they're just absolutely fun to coach. They're gonna do really well in the real world. Every one of them, they're just great kids, and you know when they're 35, they're going to be talking about playing in the state tournament and ending their season in Wells Fargo Arena. And I've said it before. There is a lot of teams out there. There's a lot of coaches out there. There's a lot of kids out there that don't get the opportunity to play here. You better be happy that you made it and be proud of you made it. We're super proud of our team.
Next